Good day, people. You know what? I've just decided to say, okay, it's fine. Let me deviate from the norms, because the other drawings that we did for 2D exercise, which was 1 and 2, it involves copying, just copying. But you have to understand what you're copying. It's not just a Control C and Control V. You have to copy through drawings as you will be given in a paper format. So but this one, it's another level. This is a 3D exercise. I just said, okay, let me include one 3D exercise as we go. So what normally happens here, it's you are given 3 views. It's an orthographic projection. You are given 3 views, which is top and the right and the front view. Or you can say this is the front and then this is the right view as you are sitting here. Thank you. So from these ones, you have to project everything into a 3D. Projecting it means if I stand here in the front side, what do I see? I see a shape exactly the same as it is, and then but there's some material removed. When I look from the top side, which is this one is the top, I see this shape but 2 things are removed. And another thing, this is symmetry, but as far as this is a 3D, you cannot use symmetry on AutoCAD. That can be on SolidWorks, unfortunately. So you have to understand how to do everything. So let's get started. We are given a direction on how it should be situated, so that you don't make mistakes and start on the other side and then you tend to get nervous in that manner. So what you normally do on this one is use the counting. So you have to be good in counting. If you don't count well, which means you'll end up in the wrong side. So what I want to do it's that I want to go from where my R is and count all the way to the top from this block. So as far as I can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it turns 5, 6. Okay, let's count up to 4, and then from here it's 1, 2. As you can see, it's lifting a mark so that I don't make mistakes. It's easy to type using a drawing line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it makes a 10, and then it says 5, 6. It makes, and then it ends there. So as far as you can see, you can count still to the back side, going to the back. I'll say 1, 2. The reason why I'm starting here is because I have this corner already. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 7th one, it's hidden, so I can't get myself involved on the 7th one so far. Let's count all the way to the front side. If you count all the way to the front side, 2 backspace must be removed, which is 1, 2. So already I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I cannot count those other 2. From here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me restart my counting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'll say 1, 2, 1, 2. As far as 2 it's removed, 2 it's removed. So I didn't draw the missing part. So as far as I can see, this is where I am. So from this, I have a triangle, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I have another line, and then from bottom side I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's draw the bottom part. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can remember, I said we have 3 removed, 1, 2, 3 up, and then we have 1 up to 2, and then after we join it back to the other side. So I think this is how as simple as it can get, and then from now onward, that's when your mind starts to be pressurized a little bit. So let's just draw lines, because we want to deal with slanting lines. On these lines, even if you don't count, I just draw as far as I can, and then we'll come up with a solution for this. Let me just do it quickly. I just copy, just like that. Okay. The good part is we have 1 already given to guide us from the top side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to this point. Okay, let's use that point to trim the other one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From this 6, how many inwards? It's 1, 2, 3 till to the center, and then 1, 2, 3 again. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, which means this connects all the way to the top side. So minus 1 problem, you can just drag this back to the other side, and then drag this back to the other side as well. So we have a shape intact already. So this one you don't have to stress, it's a line which is attached to this one as well. Let's deal with the back side. The back side becomes a little bit simpler, as we have 1, 2, 3. You have seen it's 1, 2 coming forward, and 1, 2 on the other side as well. So I'll say, I'll attach this one and say 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's as far as I can get. For now, I need a line which is slanting through towards to the downside. We need, let's deal with this line first, which is slanting through here. But by the look of things, I can see this is parallel to this one, but let's use the method, another method to do it, so that we can at least know how to do something. Normally, I will say extend, enter, enter. I extend this one as far as I can get a certain point. And then I realize that, oh, okay, this one, it's 1 step back from the top side, and then it's all the way through to the downside. So it's 1 step back from which one? From this one. So I can just say undo, undo, or you can just trim it to avoid making mistakes. It's all the way up 1 step back. This is 1 step back, so but we need this one. As far as this will be our 1 step back, not the second one, as this line it's still on the surface of the first one. So what we have now is that we are not left with a lot. This, it's parallel to this one. I say copy, you copy it, and then you place it there. And then now it's time for us to, using a trimming tool, trim so that can be left exactly with the points that we need. So I've trimmed the wrong one on the top. We need to trim this line. As far as we don't have anything to the downside, this line I can just take it back from point to point, from point to point, and then I delete this. I can copy this as well. As far as the exactly in the same slanting, you can just double check by zooming in. You'll realize that okay, they're exactly in the same slanting. You say trim, we trim this line and this line. they all go through away. So now we have this, it's the same symmetry as the left, as the right side, on the other side, the opposite side. So that's the best gift we can get so far. And then how do I draw the other one? I use this trick for now. I'm copying this line all the way through to the downside, and then what do? I extend it. Extend, 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 as far as it gets to this same point, because it's offsetted just a bit. As remember, we have left one space when we calculate counting from the back side, and then now I can merge my line, and then this line can attach there. So now we're getting close to our finished line, and then this is how it looks all in all. This is how simple it can get. And then there's some which I removed a lot of materials, which means they include hidden lines, as far as this is AutoCAD, but even on the other side you can still get hidden details. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and let the first years knows you have something best, you have something good, so that they can at least follow up and then never regret on and never stressing about drawings one. Thank you so much.